Hey guys, Dr. Brown here, and tonight we're integrating square root of x over 1 plus x dx. Now, when you look at the problem, what do you notice about it? I have a square root of x and an x. X is actually square root of x squared. So, hey, let's let u equal square root x. So du equals 1 over 2 square root x dx. You know why, x to the 1/2, so the 1/2 comes down, then so I have 1/2 x to the 1/2 minus 1, which is minus 2 over 2, so that would be x to the minus 1/2, thus 1 over 2 square root x. This is a relationship you're going to see a lot, so you might as well just memorize that particular derivative so to make it happen really fast. So now let's solve for dx. So we're going to multiply through by 2 square root x. 2 square root x du equals dx. Well, the square root of x is u. So this is 2u du equals dx. Now then, now we have the integral of u over 1 plus x would be u squared. Hey, you know where we're going now. And dx is 2u du. So I have the integral. I'll take the 2 to the outside. U squared du over 1 plus u squared. Now this guy looks like a tangent, right? So let's let u equal tangent theta. So let's go from the u world to the theta world. Du then equals secant squared theta d theta. Okay, so we have 2 integral u squared, which would be tangent squared theta. Du is secant squared theta d theta over 1 plus tangent squared theta. 1 plus tangent squared is secant squared. So this term and these cancel. So now I have 2 integral of tangent squared theta d theta. Okay, so what are we going to do with that guy? Hey, let's change that into secant squared theta minus 1. So I have 2 times the integral of secant squared theta minus 1 d theta. Now, this is one of my kryptonites, okay? So I'm going to change this into 2 integrals such that I don't lose sight of that 2. Something I have to do, okay? That's 2 times the integral of secant squared theta d theta minus 2 integral of 1 d theta. All right, what's the integral of secant squared? Tangent. So I have 2 tangent theta minus 2 theta. And let's go on up here now. So 2 tangent theta minus 2 theta. Okay, what are we going to do with that guy? Okay, recall earlier we had u equal tangent theta. So if I look at my triangle here, u over 1 is tangent square root of 1 squared plus u squared. Okay, square root of that. That's a sad looking square root sign, right? There we go. Okay, so 2 times tangent, which would be u over 1, minus 2 tangent inverse of u. Well, what was u? Square root x. So this equals 2 square root x minus 2 tangent inverse of the square root of x plus c. That, my friend, is the integral of square root of x over 1 plus x dx. What tools did we use? U-sub, Trig-sub. Very common tools, okay? Hey, together, let's build a better tomorrow through math, okay? Keep studying. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks.